Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Gagan and today I'm going to discuss Salesforce Revenue Cloud product configuration and orders. In the previous sessions, we have discussed only about the Salesforce CPQ and we know that Salesforce CPQ is discontinued by the Salesforce. They have launched a new cloud called Salesforce Revenue Cloud around 2 years ago, and now the name of the Revenue Cloud has been changed to Agentforce Revenue Management, so don't get confused. So let's go to my playground. So you can see that this is the revenue life cycle management application. So this is the environment that I have created, a playground. In order to create this playground, what you have to do is you have to go to this URL. I will put this URL in the description of this video. So you have to just provide the information, first name, last name, email ID. And once you will sign me up, you will get an email with the credentials of your Sandbox. So once you will get the info credentials of your Sandbox, what you have to do is you have to go to App Launcher and search Revenue Cloud, Revenues Lifecycle Management. And from here, you can see each and every uh, thing like account, contacts, opportunity code. We all know that like if a customer is going to a seller and the customer wants to place an order, then how the CPQ or the revenue lifecycle management is going is basically going from opportunity. So seller will create first of all opportunity, right? And after creation of the opportunity, they will create one code, and in the code they will add the product, and whatever the product the customer is wanted, it will be there in the code, and the price will come from the price book in the quotation, right? And then once the quotation is approved by the customer, quotation converted into the order, right? We already know that. I already discussed that in the CPQ session. So now what I'm going to do is going to create an opportunity. Okay, I'm the seller and someone is saying that like they wanted to buy 10 laptops. So what I'm doing is I'm creating the opportunity. Being as a seller, I have to create the opportunity. So I'm just before creating an opportunity, I'm creating one account with the customer as well. So I'm giving the name of the customer as a XYZ customer account name, giving rating as a vote, save. So account has to be linked with the opportunity. I'm giving the name of the opportunity is laptop. Giving close date as like future close date. State should be prospecting, clicking save. So first stage is opportunity. The seller will create an opportunity, and now because the customer is prospecting, because he's saying that he's interested to buying the 10 laptop, because we have not closed the deal, so the stage is prospecting. Now inside the opportunity, what I have to do is I have to go to quote, and I have to create an quote like what type of product that we are selling to the customer, and what will be the price of that the customer has to pay. So that will come under the quotation, right? So I'm giving the expiration date as future date, and giving the name as I'm let's say that the MacBook they are interested in, MacBook Pro, and I'm clicking save. So quotation has been created, and this quotation is linked with the this opportunity, right? So this is a quotation. Now, so basically now we can add the product, right? So now we know like there are different kind of products in the Salesforce CPQ, but in the Revenue Cloud as well we have the same kind of product, but the configuration is quite different. So let's create one product and then we will add in the quotation. So I'm going to click setup, um, and if you want to create the product, what you have to do is you have to search product catalog management. So in CPQ we didn't have this kind of application product catalog management, but in Revenue Cloud if you want to create the product you have to go here. Okay, so each and every product in Revenue Cloud is come under the catalog. So we have different kind of catalog, right? So you can see as of now there are three catalog: laptop, desktop, and accessory. If you will, sorry, we have different kind of catalogs. So catalogs are like it's giving the category. It's giving like what I can say. Uh, um, so basically catalog is like of a hierarchy, right? So all the hardwares, laptop, mobile, charger, these are the hardware type of catalogs, right? This is like a big category. Okay, and under the big category there will be some small categories, right? So catalog is kind of a category, you can say. And then inside one catalog there will be multiple categories. which is subcategories. You can see laptop, desktop, and accessories, right? So all of these are the categories, but we will be having one catalog. So under the catalog, there will be a category, and inside the category, we have to add the product. So without wasting time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click product from this product catalog management. I will click button new, and now there are two things. So basically in CPQ, we didn't see this category commercial technical product, but in revenue cloud management, we have category, two type of category of the product, commercial product and technical product. So the product that we can see in the quotation, those products are always commercial. Technical products are for the fulfillment. Technical products you cannot see in the cart. These products are not orderable, but these are used to fulfill a particular product. I will discuss that in the later videos. But just understand that whenever you're creating the product, you have to choose a commercial product. Click next. I'm giving the name MacBook Pro. Choose is active. Click save. So this product has been created, and as we know that in each and every product there should be a active price book. Without, if the price book is not there, the product will not be visible in the quotation or the quote line item. So I'm going to choose this price book, and I'm going to add so basically I'm adding the standard price book, and I'm choosing the price as um, let's say £2,000. Click save. So product has been created, and we also added the price book in that product. This product name of the product is MacBook Pro, but this MacBook Pro, we didn't choose a category, because if you will go to the code, this is the code. So you cannot add the product directly. You have to browse the catalog first. You cannot add the product. You have to initially choose the category. So it will ask you your product is belongs to which category, right? So you have to choose a catalog, and then inside the catalog there will be category. So your whatever the product that you are creating, it should be linked with the catalog. Okay. So as of now, the category is 0. Okay. So what I can do is I can go to either I can go to the catalog and go to the category and assign this product, or either I can just directly assign a category. So category is a part of catalog. So I'm clicking assign. So I'm choosing laptop. So laptop is a part of hardware catalog. You can see hardware is a catalog and laptop is a category. So I'm adding this product into the laptop category. Clicking save. So if you will go to the sorry, so if you will go to the catalog, it's taking time. So this is the product, and if you will go to the catalog, let me go to catalog from here to this. So hardware catalog, we have added the MacBook Pro in the laptop category. So if you go to the related, you will be able to see all the products. So MacBook Pro is coming under laptops category. So this is how you have to configure the product in a Revenue Cloud. Um, there is another thing. If I go to the product, this MacBook Pro, so here you can see the attributes. So there's another tab, attributes. If you want to create the attributes, you can create the attribute like the pet, like the color, and the RAM and ROM of the laptop. All of these things you can configure here. This will show you the structure of the product here in this tab. And in the related, they are like whatever the things that we were configuring there in Salesforce CPQ. The same thing is there. You can see the fulfillment scenario. So this product can be used for the fulfillment, which is very powerful of the revenue cloud management. So now we will try to add this product here in this quotation in this code. Okay. So I'm choosing this browse catalog, choosing this hardware catalog, and then we have to go to laptop category, right? So I'm choosing laptop category, but you can see the MacBook Pro is not coming because that laptop, the MacBook Pro, that the product that we have created is not refreshed or synced with this price book, the price book, the standard price book. So what you have to do is, if the product is not coming after creation there in the Salesforce, if the product is not visible in the code, what you have to do is you have to go to setup. So you have to go to setup, and then you have to search price setting. So you have to go to the price setting, sorry, price setup. It's not setting, and then there's a button called sync. So you have to actually sync the price data, because you recently have added the product into a particular price book. So price book and the product have to be synced. So in order to sync this, you have to click this button, click confirm. So as soon as this sync will done, as soon as this sync will be done, what you have to do is you have to again refresh your code, and then you have to browse the catalog again. So I'm browsing the catalog. So catalog is hardware catalog. Click next. Then you have to choose laptop as a category, and then you can see MacBook is coming here. So choose your product, MacBook. Click add. Click save quote. So as soon as you will add the product, the price of the product will come here, and the product will be available. So you can see the product is here, MacBook Pro. Subtotal, everything is saying. And now in order to create the order from the code, this code has to be accepted by the customer, because like you're saying that the customer is saying they wants to buy the laptop. So what you have to do is you have to create a code. You have to share the code. This code is nothing but it's kind of bill pre-quote, it's like a estimation. So you have to share with the customer will say, yeah, he's okay with the product and he's okay to buy this. So they have to accept it, right? So let's accept this quote. Customer is saying he's okay with the quote, he wants to buy the laptop. As soon as this quote is accepted, an order has to be generated. So I will tell you one thing, there is a button called create order, right? As soon as I will create this, click this create order, you can see this is the lightning flow. This is the screen lightning flow. Before creating this video, I was trying to do this the hands-on, and I was getting some error. Actually, this screen flow is given by the Salesforce, and this screen flow is this. This is that screen flow. Okay. So I have basically activated this screen flow. This screen flow was not activated. So I go to the lightning flow. I search this create order from code. I have cloned this flow and activated it. And then I have given the reference of this flow in um, one second. So actually I have followed these steps. I will show you. There was some steps given by someone. So yeah. So actually I went here, Salesforce pricing setup. You had to go there. No, pricing setup is not there where I've done this configuration. One second. What was that? So actually I closed that tab, but I have did the configuration in revenue revenue setting. Yes. So I went to the revenue settings. So what you have to do is you have to go to the setup, go to the revenue setting. In under the revenue settings, there is a configuration called uh, is that yeah, here this is a setting that I have done. Set a flow for creating orders and quotes, orders from the quotes. So in order to set up the flow to create the order from the quotes, you have to give this flow name, and you have to click save. So this flow name, before this giving the reference of this flow, you have to go to the flow. So if I go to the flow, you will be able to see the list of different flows, which is out of the box. So you have to go here, flow, and then you have to search order. This is what I have done before making this video. I was trying to find out what kind of order box of the flow available. So this is like the flow which was available. Create order from the code. I have activated this and copy the name, API name, and given the reference here. So after that, that issue was resolved, and then this screen was started appearing. So in order to create the order, I have to click create order, click create single order, click finish. So this is actually the flow which is running behind the screen, and you can see the order has been created. Related, and you can see the order has been created. So if you want to make any changes in the flow, you can also make the changes. You can change the screen. That's it for this video. Please do subscribe this channel, and if you are looking to prepare for the Salesforce interview, I have actually prepared some documents, and I have noted down all of the most frequently asked interview questions. So you can see these are the top 200 Salesforce scenario based question, and if you're looking for velocity document of interview questions, you can download this. I will put the link of this top mid account as well in this video